Ladies and gentlemen, today I thought we could talk about the strange things that happen at universities. There are many things that if you don't go or have never been to university, you won't know about. Everybody who goes to university knows how on a night out things can get pretty crazy. The funny thing about uni is that you can literally study anything. Now, I'm thinking about for my post-grad degree, going to the University of Winchester to study the zombie apocalypse. So as soon as I saw this online, I was like, I need to go and look at this on the University of Winchester's website. So that's what I did, and typed it in on Google, and there is a module where you can study the zombie apocalypse, right? Okay, so we're opening it up now. University of Winchester, Faculty of Arts. And, oh, okay, so yeah, it looks like you can do some reading on the zombie apocalypse. Look at the whole kind of movies and everything being made around it. It's all about games and movies. I thought they was going to teach you how to survive the zombie apocalypse and when it's coming and all that sort of stuff. Oh well, never mind, I guess. At least in week 9 we can look at cosplay culture. That would be the first weird thing about university. You can basically study anything. Like literally study anything. Imagine like your nan asks you what you're studying and you reply, the zombie apocalypse, nan. So with number 1 out of the way, there's still many weird things about uni. Now I often find this very weird, and it's that people sleep in the library. When I mean sleep, I mean genuinely either just lay down on the floor and go to bed, go on the bean bags and go to bed, or I've seen people bring their own pillows into the public library, go to sleep in the library, and then I see them there the next day. I think that is ridiculous. Now, I've never slept in the library, although a few times I have been very tempted to do like a 24 hours in the library challenge, but I'm yet to do it. The third weird thing about university is that often on nights out there can be some nudity involved. For instance, you may have to do a naked run around the quad or something like that. Obviously, it's something that you wouldn't expect you'd be doing before you went to university, but as soon as you get to university, it just seems like a perfectly acceptable and normal thing to be doing, running around the quad naked. Now I should clarify, this normally happens on nights out. I'm not talking about it being like 2 PM before a lecture, just whip off your clothes and run around the block. I'm talking about like, I don't know, after a few beers, or you know what I'm saying? You lose odds on and then you gotta run around naked. That's just how it is. So number 4, if your university accommodation does not provide an ironing board like mine didn't last year, and you have an iron but no board, people just iron on the kitchen table. I remember just once I was cooking dinner and my mate Jack was just ironing his shirt on the kitchen table. Fair enough, I don't really care, to be honest, didn't bother me. I then asked you guys on Instagram to tell me some of the strangest things about university, right, that you think are strange. So obviously if you're new around here, do subscribe down below, leave a like on the video. But let's get into a few of them strange things. Sunbun61 said, there's a joint agreement that all alcohol must be placed in the window. That is very true. You know what I mean? If your alcohol isn't on display, mate, you're a nobody. No, I'm joking. Erez says, it seems that the work is never gonna finish. Always work to do. Yeah, that is true. I don't know what else to say about that. The work is just never ending. You could just continuously read stuff from the reading list forever and ever and ever and ever. Strange. And it's strange how you can never ever get full marks. Theo Chandler says, how students still have livers. Now, realistically, right, on the outside it may seem like they do, but on the inside, some people I do worry for. I do worry for their inside health. Number 8, I'd say it's very strange how you can basically never turn up to a lecture. Nobody cares. It's at this point, guys, I want to say thank you to today's sponsors, Blinkist. Being students and wanting to go out and do other stuff, we don't always have that much time to read books. I know I don't personally. Blinkist kind of solves this problem. If you don't have all the time to spend reading a whole economics book that you want to read, use Blinkist, find the book you want to read, get the summary of the book, and then you can read the summary in like 15-20 minutes, and it's basically as if you've just read the book. Now, right, so you can see I'm opening up Blinkist now, and it's kind of all personalized to your interests. Let's say I chose super thinking. Right, I can instantly see what it's about. If I click read, I can see there. So yeah, the books I've got down to read at the moment are Super Thinking and A Short History of Brexit, just so I have a rough clue of what's going on in today's society. I would 100% recommend you read them. And Rich Dad's Guide to Investing, that seems to be pretty good so far. I haven't read too far into it though. Blinkist will be linked down in the description below, and the first 100 people to click on the link get a free 7-day trial which can be cancelled at any time, and you also get 25% off the full membership. Let's jump back into the strange things about university. Another strange thing about university, this is kind of a tip, is that your reputation will largely be based off Freshers Week, right? So just think about that. If you're going to university soon, Freshers Week is upcoming. First impressions matter a lot, and it's always interesting and potentially strange how at university, the first impression of someone you meet is the one that sticks with you forever. And first impressions always come from Freshers Week when everybody's absolutely slaughtered. Normally, not always. So yeah, just obviously have a good time. You don't want to be the guy that gets like absolutely belted 7 out of 7 nights and can't go out or has to stay at home because he's that drunk, or, you know what I mean, be sensible. It's also very strange how at university you just kind of eat out of saucepans. I mean, it's more efficient realistically. Now on a Wednesday night out, it's very strange the type of outfits you see. You'll go from seeing just normal everyday standard tees and shorts to men in fairy wings and all sorts of random stuff. Men in skirts to men half naked to people with some rather interesting stuff written on their backs to having sick on them. Another weird thing about university is that when it comes to the end of your 3-year degree, if you're doing 3 years, you'll feel like you're not ready to leave university. I guarantee it. Like right now, me and my friends who are graduating this year, we're like, oh man, we just don't feel, we feel too young to be graduating. It's very strange that. But yeah, now I wanted to jump into this vlog clip that I filmed a few weeks back. So take a look at this, subscribe down below, and enjoy. Today, right, I'm currently on my way to go to this gallery. So yesterday, or no, like a few days ago, I did this project for some lady who was a local artist, and her project's in some local gallery in Croydon. So I'm about to drive all the way to Croydon to go and see this project. Uh-oh. We've run into some trouble, but he should make it through, just about. Jesus. Right, so we're in Croydon, London, and we're heading over to the Whitgift Centre, which is supposedly where the local gallery is. Now I just got to find the store. You know, it's actually very interesting looking at these. I'm scarred, bro. I like this is very moody. There's not actually a film coming out, but it's like a little art feature. Movie poster, LA Noire style. You know what, I think they're pretty cool. Yeah, nice. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna head home now and... So on a very quick side note, right, if you Google my name into Google, this is what you guys have been searching, right? YouTuber model. So obviously seeing that last clip, I should probably clarify this one. So yeah, there was me. I think that was when I was 17 or 18, you know. Like, how old do I look? Jesus, but look, proof I was signed. There you have it. I was also in this is one of the magazine editorials I was in. It's pretty cool. And here again. This is me at VFest 2017. This was prior to my YouTube success. Basically, I've done a few modeling gigs. I've been in like 2 magazines and I've done some like promo stuff like that, but I've never really been like a full-time, you know, making money model. I was signed to an agency in London, but then when I came back from Australia, they basically was like, you know what, Dylan, we don't think you're suitable for the agency anymore. So, goodbye. And that's basically been the end of my modeling career. Yeah, but there's I don't know, there's a few more agencies that, there are some other agencies that want to meet me, but I guess maybe one day I'll be lucky enough and I'll get re-signed. That's the plan anyway. I mean, I'm not really too fussed about that because I wasn't making money from it, so. But it was definitely good for the gram. Right, being honest guys, right now, I just have to get the video to 11 minutes and 11 seconds. Now, if you know how YouTube works, if the video's over 10 minutes, which mine would have been anyway, you can add in extra adverts. But the reason why I want to get it to 11 minutes and 11 seconds is not for adding in extra adverts, but it's 11 reasons why university is great. So if the duration of the video is 11:11, I think it looks a lot cooler and makes a lot more like sense. Even though you wouldn't look at it and be like, oh, 11:11:11. It just makes perfect sense, do you not think? So I went to see Hamilton in London the other day, as you can see right here, and it was actually so good. And there was this old couple in front of me, and at the interval they were like, what the, like, because it's very heavily rap based, and they let's just say they didn't like rap. But hey. But yeah guys, make sure you subscribe down below, leave a like on the video, catch you again soon.
While you drinking, fade away. All my friends they fade away. Don't worry, fade away. Don't worry, fade away. Nothing for the same, nothing for the same. All up